Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to the basement as we are diving into episode 3, season 1. I didn't really mean to make a water reference, but it is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and we have our quest. Actually, I personally could have used a little extra story beat, just a tiny one, between Percy, you are the forbidden child of Poseidon, to instantly, you've been accused of theft, you must go on a mission or the world is doomed. A little bit of a what? So a little second to steep would have been awesome. But I'm excited to get going, and thank you so much for being with me on this adventure. So I would appreciate, as you get comfy cozy under your blanket, that you hit subscribe. You also remember full episode watch along is available on Patreon. All the details in the description below. I hope you've been having fun. I'm ready to have more fun. So let's get to it. Is this an oracle?
Hi, I'm Percy. It's nice to meet you.
And they didn't tell this child how you greet an oracle.
I was told a quest isn't a quest until you've said so. Oh, jeez.
Run. I would run. I would go, I'm not supposed to breathe in this green misty stuff.
Come on.
You shall go west and face the god who has turned.
That this quest will proceed toward the underworld. The entrance to Hades' domain lies under the city of Los Angeles.
Like it would. Actually, I could put the door to
From which you
the underworld
choose
in a lot of
to
places.
join you on this quest and ensure that we succeed.
Annabeth.
Customarily, one waits to at least hear a name or two before choosing. Are you sure you don't want to hear more?
Zeus's master bolt. We need to get it back, right?
Yes.
And if the mission required someone to push me down a flight of stairs for it to succeed, you'd want someone who won't hesitate when they do it.
The first quest mate shall be Annabeth Chase.
Hey. Sorry I missed your selection ceremony. Shoveling his poop.
Sorry about that. I guess Mr. D wasn't too happy you told me about my mom.
I was wondering if this was punishment for something.
Who'd you choose to go with you?
You.
No, seriously, who'd you choose?
I chose you.
Why?
You shall be betrayed by the one who calls you friend.
Well, we know who that is now, if you are familiar with the story. So it kind of loses something. In the, he's going to be betrayed.
How much money did they give you?
$200 in cash and a bag of these.
Drachmas.
I brought you this.
Well, these are
Really beat up.
interesting.
Maya.
Those are interesting.
A gift. From my dad.
How many children of Hermes are there? That's what I would like to know. How many children of each god are actually there? You can tell, obviously, in the other cabins that are god or goddess specific. Here's a little more difficult.
You told me you'll always be on her side no matter what, and
It's okay. Really, I get it.
Was Luke wanting to go on this quest so he can have front row seat to the chaos? I don't remember seeing him in the circle. Was he in the circle?
she's really gonna miss that tree, huh?
Who was her friend?
When Annabeth first arrived here with Thalia and Luke, they were being chased by monsters. Agents of Hades. Thalia turned back to fight to buy her friends some time. Her satyr protector tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen.
Was Grover her satyr protector?
The most powerful being in the universe's best idea to save his daughter's life was to turn her into a tree?
She fought valiantly, and she met a hero's fate.
She met a pinecone's fate. Does she think she's in charge?
Who do you think would be in charge?
I want him to put the box in his backpack. Because that's... If I'm on a quest and my life is in danger... Ooh, I like how they made the tree look like a person. I want my hands free for when the ninjas attack. Oh, wait, and Chiron was sending these kids to Los Angeles on a bus. Is that safer than a plane? It's gonna take him days. He got a week until the sun solstice. Take a bus.
But if this is so important, why didn't Chiron spring for plane tickets?
You're a forbidden child. Zeus might decide to take a shot at you himself. The sky is his domain. He'd be serving you up on a silver platter to try to travel through it.
Thank you for answering that, Grover.
Yeah, no one mentioned that.
But a train would be a little bit faster than a bus. Anything would be faster than a bus, right?
Chips and soda's okay for you guys?
I don't think you should just get to decide we don't vote.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay?
I really don't want to be a tiebreaker. I have a better idea. Oh golly, the road's getting bumpy because I got me some friends who just can't get along. Oh dear, when the team's getting grumpy, the trick to getting through it is singing this
Dude,
song.
what are you doing?
It's a consensus song.
Chips and soda's okay for you guys?
Whatever.
Yes, please.
Let's go for the cherry. It's always cherry. Or all of them. Megan Mullally. But Percy stabbed Megan Mullally and she disintegrated, yes?
It's important to remember that if you've ever got to confront one. That monster is probably coming right for it. Nothing will stop them. Not even death.
But he stabbed her.
If you guys were better at your job, I might not have noticed you here so easily.
If Thalia were better at hers, there might not be a family of squirrels making her their home. How things have changed. You're not the frightened little girl I came for all those years ago.
She was the one. Oh.
Why are you here?
Why do you think?
I'm here to collect your friend.
Collect them.
Lure him off this bus where I can take him quietly away from so many eyes, and your quest goes on unimpeded and unburdened.
It is.
Guys, you need to open that window. Now!
Posted. Oh no.
Everyone, leave your belongings and exit the front of the bus.
Lady.
There's more than one. Is there more than one? There is more than one. If they were in his backpack, he would have only had him grab the backpack. He lost all his money and the drachmas, which is money still, too. I'm distraught.
If we stay in the wilderness, how are we gonna find a phone?
What do we need a phone for?
So we can call camp?
We don't need help. We're fine.
We haven't even gotten to Trenton.
And he knows the camp's phone number. What they have spent. Does the camp even have a phone?
If we call camp, we're basically saying it was a mistake to choose us.
I'm completely comfortable with that.
We have to move forward. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to or not.
You don't want to call camp? Fine. Then at least let's call your mom.
Excuse me?
You and your mother seem close, so why don't we ask her for help?
Grover, will you explain to your friend that he needs to pull himself together?
I don't know why you keep pulling him into this. He's on my side.
What makes you think that?
He's my protector. It's his job.
He was my protector first.
What do you mean first?
Very exciting. Getting to walk in Uncle Ferdinand's footsteps.
Why didn't you tell me?
Do you guys smell that? Hamburgers.
Is that a warning or a luring insect?
Somebody's making hamburgers in the middle of nowhere on a Seder path. Whoever it is,
Shouldn't be there?
they're from our world.
Auntie M's.
Oh, come on. This is someone from our world, all right. Anyone want to guess what M is short for?
Yeah, she caught on to that quick.
You should have accepted my offer when you had the chance.
Offer? What offer is she talking about?
Not today, friends.
Don't look!
Oh, shoot.
Electo, will you be joining us? She won't bother you as long as you're with me. But it isn't as though she'll leave either. Not if it means reporting that she failed to retrieve the son of Poseidon.
Wow, he got around quick. His
The forbidden child has been claimed. How long did you think that secret would keep?
I think we can trust her.
What?
Dude, I can't explain it. My mom used to tell me her story.
Yeah.
The point was always that she isn't what people think. And I definitely trust my mom.
And he's named Percy. Who? But I hope they make this Medusa nice, as in helpful. Look at those cookies. Who's she setting up tea for? It looks fabulous. But no hamburgers.
You're concerned I would hold a grudge against you simply because you are a daughter of Athena. You shouldn't be. We're not our parents, after all. And you and I might have more in common than you think.
So you're not a monster. What are you then?
A survivor. I don't like bullies. The gift the gods gave me is that I cannot be bullied anymore.
Well, that's a way to play
What my
it.
mother did to you wasn't a gift.
You are loyal to your mother.
Yes,
You love her?
of course I do.
And so did I. Do you know the story of how I came to be this way?
I do.
Do you? I worshipped her. I prayed to her. I made offerings. She never answered. But then one day, another god came and he broke that silence. Your father. The sea god told me that he loved me.
Oh.
But then Athena declared that I had embarrassed her and I needed to be punished. Not him. Me.
That isn't what happened. My mother is just.
Something's burning. Would you give me a hand in the kitchen? I think lunch is ready.
Be careful how you walk into that kitchen, Percy. Who is she feeding? She's expecting guests?
She's going to betray you. Sooner or later, people like her, they always do.
What do you care?
Your mother and I, we're like sisters in a way. Targeted by the same monster. So I find myself feeling protective of you.
A monster?
Yeah, your father, Pumpkin. Your pops.
My mom never talked about my dad that way.
Where is she now? Your mother. Is she safe?
She's not.
Will they let you make her safe if it conflicts with their quest? I could help you remove them from the equation.
So is the way this playing out, which is much different than the film, is this closer to how it played out in the book? I guess I can ask the squid upstairs. She'll tell me. You put on the shoes of flight. So only one of them can fly. And they went into the basement to hide. Well, that's a thing. That's quite the basement.
Here's the plan. I'll get in the air. I'll draw her attention. As soon as you hear me say Maya, you guys start. Oh boy!
Oh, Grover's wearing the shoes. They gave Grover the shoes.
We are not our parents until we choose to be. You two have chosen.
And you chose poorly?
A daughter of a self-righteous mother who chose self-righteousness for herself. You could have shown your father what it means to stand up for someone you love. If neither of you will help teach these lessons, perhaps you should be the lessons.
She could poke you right there, kid. Slapping in the face. Oh, she could have stepped away and been invisible. And the hat's still on the head?
Oh, man.
You found it?
The hat's still on the head.
My hands are kind of full.
Of course.
That was awfully quick. To the point. And that's hat trick is how you get out of having to digitally insert or make a prosthetic head. Is this Uncle Ferdinand? I was wondering if we would run into Uncle Ferdinand.
Uncle Ferdinand.
Oh, no.
This is as far as he got on his quest. But look at him. He doesn't look afraid.
But what are we gonna do with the head? We can't just leave it for someone to find. Leave the hat on and bury it in the basement. That ought to keep it safe.
Your mom's hat. Her mom's hat.
The hat was a gift from her mother. It's the only thing she's ever possessed that connects them. That ought to matter to you. And you. His mom's alive. Can you imagine how confusing that must be for him? Feeling like he may have to choose between the fate of the world and the fate of the only person who's ever cared about him.
Why are you talking like this?
Because he's fed up.
But maybe things need to get a little upsetting before they move forward. You've been fighting with her. You've been fighting with me.
Because the Oracle said one of you would betray me. Okay? I chose her because I couldn't imagine we'd ever be friends. And I chose you because I thought if I can count on anyone to be on my side, it was you. I don't know what to think or who to trust.
Alecto offered to help our quest if I gave you up to her.
What did you say?
Obviously, she said no.
I killed her sister.
Medusa offered to help me save my mom if I turned to the two of you.
What'd you say?
I killed her. Obviously, I said no.
Hermes Express. She ships these things all over. Some of it goes to Olympus.
You can't ship Medusa's head to Olympus.
Why not?
Who picks up the head?
They will see this as impertinent.
I am impertinent. This way, part of your mom's still with us.
And who opens the box on the other side? They need to put a label on the outside.
Dangers involved here that cannot be. You're gonna sing the song, aren't you? Okay.
Oh, golly. The road's getting
Whatever.
bumpy.
Who's gonna open that up on the other side? The gods of Mount Olympus. How the label. Lynn! Lynn, what you doing?
You guys are not gonna believe this.
And we get the song. Did he know what was in the box? When you get up between the moon and New York City, the best that you can do is fall in love. So how many versions of Miss Dodds are there? Are we going to get more Megan Mullally's? Because the other Fury did not look like Megan Mullally. But we know Percy got her once before, so I did find this take of Medusa as far as her backstory and how she became Medusa very cleaned up and childlike and Disney-fied. I know why. I know it. But yes, I am still interested in if that scene played out the same in the books. Just because I like little things like that. I did also enjoy, as far as story and plot, was, they introduced the one of your friends will betray you, or one you call friend will betray you, and how they gave each moment for Grover and Annabeth to kind of plant those seeds of doubt inside Percy. There's a lot more quests to go, though. So much more quests to go. And they're still kids trying to travel across country. They're in New Jersey? They're in Jersey? They've got the rest of the country to go. Oh, this is painful. But I'm interested also to seeing how they work. We're getting a little morsel of them working as a team. I'm not necessarily feeling the chemistry between the three of them. Not that I can't see it. I'm just not feeling it. So I'm also looking forward to seeing if they do kind of solidify more, as I can believe that they are a team and I can believe that they are friends. Yeah, I think that made sense. Yeah, I think that made sense. But we are fully on the quest now. We got Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's Hermes? Not a Hermes side guy? Interesting, but I'm excited to see where we go. And please, I want you to be there with me for the rest of this adventure and others. So remember to hit subscribe. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. This is a reminder to stand up if you haven't in a while. Get the blood flowing a little bit. Go eat something substantial and then come back and watch the next episode in the queue. So thanks again, y'all, and until next time.